My name is Mac Bosch. I'm an ex-parkour athlete, and I came to Christ when I was 16 years old. I gave my life when I was 16 at a youth conference. I heard a guy, his name was Nick Vujicic. He spoke, he had no arms, no legs. Then he said he had no worries, and that just really kind of stuck out to me. It was just after the youth conference, my family problems at home just didn't really go away. So I just kind of walked around thinking like, man, life kind of sucks. One day I was at church and I remember the pastor saying, there's a few people in this room that are going to be pastors. And I remember I wasn't really Christian at the time, but I thought, I'm going to be a pastor. And it was weird because at the time I thought, man, those guys are chumps. Like, I felt like God really wanted me to be a pastor. But I just ignored him because that's what I kind of do sometimes. I was trying to talk to my friend about it, like, hey, what do you think about me being a pastor? And he told me, like, dude, you don't look like a pastor. It kind of got to the point where I was walking in the street and I just kind of fell down on my knees. It was really kind of awkward, but it's in the middle of a group of people and I just fell to my knees and started just crying out to God because I didn't know what to do. I remember a big prayer I had was I kept telling God, God, if you don't want me to do parkour, then just make me stop. And then next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. I had a really serious brain injury. I remember looking at the doctor in the hospital and he told me, he said, you were unconscious for 3 hours. 4 hours is what we would call a coma. I remember kind of telling God, like, okay, I get it. It's like I'd lost my good job that was going to make me a ton of money. This year, sophomore year, I started my major's biblical studies. I'm in Greek right now. I don't know, it's kind of like God slapping me in the face because I was so happy with my major. Still a struggle, and some days I really wish I could do parkour. I think, like, I gave all of that up to serve my God for a really important purpose. My Savior's using me, and it's just sweet. So